I don't know. Maybe because I'm married to you, and I understand how you think and how you move, and even with how you move, of course, like I say a special prayer for you every time you know go outside,
Right.
but I just find it like hard to believe. Like, how can you not, like, we're fighting to the death. Like, you're not just gonna take me. Like, you're not just gonna kidnap me. Like, even my black ass. Like, you're not just you. I'm going kicking and screaming. Like, it's not gonna be an easy catch for your ass.
Right.
Like, and I'm only by myself in public, very public places. So, like, how the fuck do you capture somebody and lynch him and hang him?
Most of the time, like, I feel like in these situations, it's people like that, they befriend it. So, like, say, like, if it was a homeless person or a person they met at the bar, you know
And
what
you
I'm
was
saying?
just wanting to pick up somebody on the way to Laughlin. You know, it's three of us in the car. Like, we ain't going out without a fight, but it's still like, that's still a stranger. And in this, babe, I'm just saying, like, I don't like nobody, trust no one.
I feel it.
You know, and maybe like a month ago, I was going jogging at one of the parks out here in Vegas, and most of the time I would go with my mom, but sometimes I would go by myself. And it's a trail, and it's a pretty huge trail, but there are like trees and you know all of that shit, and you know sometimes there is not another person on the trail with you, or they're just coming and going, and you know everybody's just kind of doing their own thing. So when I would go by myself, like I would tell my dad and my mom, like, oh, I went for a jog, and they would tell me like, don't go by yourself. Like, what are you doing? Like, don't go by yourself. And when they said it, I was like, well, no, like, can't nobody kidnap my big ass. Like, no, like, but after I sat and thought about it, I knew exactly what my parents were talking about. Like, okay. And especially when these, you know, these hangings started to come out, like, I was like, okay, so they, you know, had that concern. Like, they know that that this could happen, you know, to anybody. But I just have a hard time, like, I'm going to outrun. Like, you're going to have to tranquilize my ass.
Got to catch my big ass.
To catch me. Like,
Catch me.
Like, I'm super fucking human. Like,
Going out without a bang.
Without a bang, kicking, screaming, like, I'm going to tie your ass out, okay?
We about to fight, nigga.
Toe to fucking toe, okay?
This ain't easy. This ain't gonna be an easy kill, nigga.
It's not. So I just find like that's real crazy. I know it's possible, but that's just a crazy concept for me to wrap my head around.
It's a crazy concept.
It is.
But you know it's possible.
It is possible, you know. That's why I just feel like it's extreme. If you can, it's extremely negligent as a person of color, a black person, a black male or a woman, to not bear a firearm to protect yourself in this climate. Like, we have the right to bear arms, and we need to bear them and be prepared for anything. You know what I'm saying?
I feel that way.
And know how to use it, because we just never fucking know.
I feel that way. No, you're right. You gotta be prepared for it, like you said.
We just never know.
We never know.
Like, babe, you know I don't play. Like, I don't even answer the door. Like, if it's not somebody that I know, if it ain't Amazon Prime, UPS, FedEx, I'm not answering the door. Because I don't want to have to use lethal force on you.
Yeah. We don't want to have to kill you.
I didn't want to say that. I don't want to have to use lethal force, because I will.
Yeah. So will. Just, you know what I'm saying? We ain't trying to hurt nobody. But, you know what I'm saying? You're not going to hurt us.
Not at all.
Not at all, babe.
Have you seen the Pop Smoke album cover?
What happened?
Well, I want you to look it up and tell me what you think about it.
Okay, I gotta look it up. What they do?
I want you to look at it.
Alright, let me see it.
And tell us your opinion.
You know I'm gonna tell it. You know I'm gonna tell it. Let's see what you got for me. Let's see my baby. I'm cooking up.
Can you find it?
No. What an iPad.
Hold on, I'm about to send it to you.
The city of popping. The city of popping. The city of always popping. You sending it to me now?
Mm-hmm.
Let me see. Why they do my man like that? What is that? That's some ice and who did that? That's not my nigga album cover. Why y'all playing with me?
It is, but they're changing it now.
Nah, I can't believe they did that. Whoever did it, whoever approved that, need their ass fired.
So of course Twitter, Black Twitter reacted, and he said, "This is lazy. Pop Smoke deserves better."
That shit was a hot mess.
Virgil's weak ass cover.
Who was Virgil?
I guess the person who designed it.
Damn.
Come on, 50 Cent. You can do Pop Smoke better than this. This
That's
cover
what I'm
art is
saying.
trash. Put some respect on Pop Smoke. Well, you know what I'm saying? I'm not even going to hold you. When I first saw it, I was like, what the like, I didn't understand. Like, I felt like it looked really cheap. I know people on Fiverr that could have done a better job than this.
Damn.
And, yeah, so they're allegedly changing it now.
Okay. Yeah, that shit was horrible, man. Like they let their nephew do it. Or they son do it. Another nigga 9 years old. I mean, he get an E for effort. That's
Not
it.
9 years old.
Yeah, nigga about 9 years old. Who did that shit? For real, that shit horrible. I can't believe they thought that was gonna ride.
Yeah, he deserved better than that.
Yeah. And they'd be like, man, fuck no. And I'm not doing that. No. That's my possible. No, I'm not doing that. No.
Oh my God, that does not.
Yeah.
But
no.
Please stop.
No.
Make it stop.
Make it stop forever.
So, babe, so we had a conversation
about what?
a couple of weeks ago, and it was over a meme that said, trauma is going and walking into a store and feeling like you have to buy something because you don't want to be accused of stealing.
Right.
Now, we had a difference of opinions on that.
Yeah.
I told you that I definitely feel that trauma. Like, I feel pressure to buy something, but do I always buy something? If I don't want nothing out of the store, I'm not going to buy nothing.
Right.
But I do feel like there's always eyes on me, and I have to make sure like my hands are like free of anything, or I don't, put my phone in my bag so they don't think that I'm stealing. Like, that's some real trauma. And you said you didn't feel that trauma, but something happened to you.
Yeah. Something happened to me.
So share with the people.
I don't feel that trauma though. It's not for that trauma. I mean, she just was
right. So tell the congregation the story.
All right. I was in Walmart, man, the other day, waiting on my wife, and I went in there to see if they had some 1738.
Well, you went into the liquor
part to see if they had some 1738. You know, the liquor part being like in front of the store. So I go inside the liquor part, and I walk through there. They didn't have no 1738, so I walk out, and I stand right in front because I'm still waiting on my wife. So the lady from cash register, I guess she checked everybody out. She came out there. She was like, hey, what's in your pocket? She was like, give me the bottle. I was like, what you mean? What bottle? She was like, the bottle in your pocket. I was like, I don't have no damn bottle in my pocket. Like, I showed her.
She was a Karen.
She was a Karen. I showed her what was in my pocket, which was my wallet and a wad of money. And then I showed her my watch. I was like, hey, well, I got $14,000 watch. Why would I steal a damn bottle? And then she was like, oh, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I apologize. And I went and told my wife would go get her. And her ass got out of there quick before my wife can get over there and get her.
So we've been together for so long that I know when something is wrong. Like, he can have a big ass smile on his face, and I know that something is wrong. So he was looking over at me with this smile, and I'm like looking at him like, what's wrong? Like, and he came over, and like, I was still standing in line to do my business, but he came over and told me what happened. So I made contact with the cashier that he's referring to, and I was like, her right there, like pointed at her. And he was like, yeah, her right here. So I'm at a point like I'm not tolerating any BS. So in my mind, I'm like, when I get done sending this money to my auntie, I'm gonna go over there and I'm gonna light that ass up. I'm gonna let her know without using any curse words, without cursing her out, letting her know like she got the wrong fucking way. You don't racially profile a black person, period. And you especially not gonna racially profile mine. So I was gonna light that ass up. So when I was done, she locked up the whole liquor store. She shut it down. Like, she knew I was coming for that ass. She's lucky. She's fucking lucky. But she had the right one that day. I was gonna let her fucking know. And I was gonna film it. I'm gonna let her ass know, you don't do this.
You gonna put on film too?
I was.
Oh, you just go blast.
I was gonna blast Karen. Because that's fucked up. Like, you don't have any proof. You just a black man with dreads. You fit the description, quote unquote. You know what I'm saying? And she's gonna accuse you in the nerve that you were really steal and stand in front of the fucking liquor. Like, it's still stand in the store. Like, bitch, are you an idiot?
Yeah, like, I ain't gonna go nowhere. Like, I ain't that smart. To get the fuck out of there.
I was gonna let her know. Like, she was gonna go home and like cry.
Yeah. Yeah.
But you say you still don't feel like trauma, like that doesn't change your perspective on that?
I mean, no. It's just crazy I went through that, though. Like, I can't say that I do got the experience, so it did happen to me, but nah, I don't care about that shit. She was just a dumbass.
Yeah, that's right.
She was just stupid. I don't want to blame the whole group for it. You know what I'm saying? Or label. That shit, but she was a dumbass. So she felt it. Her name was June, y'all. If you go over there, everybody speak to June. Tell June she's a dumbass for accusing people.
June, you're a dumbass.
Yeah, June. She work in the liquor department, and she better speak to you and be extra nice. And if she don't, you tell her she's a dumbass for what she did, and she need to fix it before they get her ass out of there. Or I should report her ass, but I don't want to do that. I'm gonna see how she do first. I'm gonna go back in there next and see her again. I'm going to see how she act now. And then if she fix it, I'm going to be like, cool. But if she didn't, I'm report her ass. I'm like, look, man, she already accused me of stealing once. And y'all got the wank still out here on the motherfucking register. Go get her. Go get her. You need to put her ass in stock. She need to go pick up some boxes. So, yeah, for real. You can't be here fucking with the public if you don't know how to deal with the public. Stupid ass. Could have got Walmart sued.
Yeah.
For a cool $5 million.
Cool $5 million.
Cool $5 million.
Easy.
Easy $5 million. Just throw it in the bank. Here my account number. Just throw it in there. Shaba.
So did you catch the versus battle tonight of Jadakiss and Fab?
You caught it though. I already know Fabulous. Fabulous killed it. I already knew Fabulous was gonna kill it. Fabulous got more hits. Jadakiss got bars. Jadakiss can rap, but Fabulous got songs.
You gonna talking to the mics?
Mm-hmm. Talking to the mic, that's all I do. That's all I do.
Pause.
Just talking to the mic. You're a fool. I ain't even going there with you, baby. I ain't even going there with my button. Nope.
So you rooted for Fab?
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not rooting for Fab. Is it what it is? You know Fab got the hits, but why you got it like that?
Fab got a lot of hits for the ladies.
For the ladies?
The ladies.
Yeah, but Fab was no hit 'em up type dude. You know what I'm saying?
But Jadakiss was with the locks, though.
Still, even with Jadakiss, like, I really like knock himself out. Knock yourself out. That's my favorite Jadakiss song.
You want to bottle them all? Go knock yourself out.
Yeah. That's like, I listen to that Jadakiss.
Remember
song.
why? Why do you always
I don't mess with that one like that. You know what I'm saying? 100.
It just looked
Give
like
him one
Jadakiss had a
thousand.
really, really good time.
You think he had a